You said you pled to being an associate. Were you an associate of CMB at the time that this conversation happened between you and Taz?
Pertaining to what? Kojak's murder?
Yeah.
You see, by definition, yes, I have to be an associate.
Well, what do you mean by that?
Meaning that I knew them, and he's divulging very valuable criminal behavior to me. He's telling me he witnessed Dwayne Myers come out.
And you said that you were an associate. Just listen to me.
Okay, Your Honor.
What does that mean to you? You said you pled guilty to being an associate, right?
Yes.
So I want you to explain to the jury, what do you mean by that? You pled guilty to doing what? You were obviously involved in some criminal activity. Otherwise, I'm assuming you would not have pled guilty, right?
Absolutely, Your Honor.
So you can tell me at that time, why were you an associate? And what did you do that qualified you as an associate?
Well, I would not call the police on them at all.
Pardon?
I wouldn't call the police on them, knowing the stuff they was doing.
I'm not connecting with you. You said you were an associate of CMB at that time, right? Or I do hear you wrong? Excuse me, you said you pled guilty to being an associate of CMB.
Yes.
When were you an associate of CMB? Were you associate of CMB at the time that Mr. Amatruda is questioning you about this conversation with Taz?
Yes. I would have to say so. Yes.
Meaning what? What were you doing that made you an associate?
I wouldn't divulge any of their secrets.
You knew their secrets.
I knew what they were doing and what they wanted to do.
You were a confidant of theirs.
A confidant? Yes, sir.
So they told you things and you knew about it, and you just decided not to divulge the secrets to get them in trouble, I guess?
Yes, sir.
All right, you can go ahead and explore the questions.
Your Honor, I maintain the objection. I'm not sure if you are satisfied or not.
Well, I think he said enough. Ultimately, the jury will be charged about all of this anyway. What's the next question?
So the objection is overruled, Your Honor.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Let me just ask you some additional general questions. Did you know someone named Darryl Baum?
Yes.
So what happened to Darryl Baum?
He was murdered.
And on the night Darryl Baum was murdered, did you see anybody?
Yes.
Who did you see?
I seen eBay. I seen Taz. I seen Zach.
And those were members of CMB?
Without a doubt.
And what did they do?
They passed me a gun.
Did you have an understanding what the gun was?
They said they got busy with it.
Objection to they, Judge.
Just one second. Who said that to you?
As far as what?
Who passed you the gun and who spoke to you?
The night that they murdered Darryl Baum?
No, they meaning who?
I'm getting ready. I'm going to give the name.
Listen to me, one at a time. They are trying to be specific, and they are entitled to know when you say they what you mean by they. So answer that question first.
Yes, sir.
They means who?
eBay, Taz, Zach.
You saw them all?
Saw them all in front of my door. Absolutely.
Who handed you the gun, I think was the question, if you remember.
As far as my memory, Taz did.
All right. And then did they say anything to you at that time?
Yes, Your Honor.
You can testify as to what was said to you by what specific person, not just they, all right, if you remember.
Okay. As far as who actually made the statement, I cannot remember precisely, but the statement was made that we got busy.
Objection to the statement was made.
Just one second. Objection overruled. The statement was made by one of these three people.
Yes.
Who were there, but you don't know who?
I can't remember exactly.
But those three people were there at the time that a statement was made?
Yes.
You can tell us what the statement was.
The statement was made, we got busy with this gun, which means either they killed somebody or they robbed somebody.
And what did they want you to do with the gun?
They wanted me to stash the gun for them.
Now, at another point, did something happen to eBay's sister?
Yes.
What?
Some fools robbed her.
And what did you do?
Well, We caught up with them, and
Stop. Who is we?
we, Abdulaziz, Abu Bakr, Taz, and eBay.
What did you do?
We whooped their ass
Why did you do that?
because they robbed eBay's sister.
Because of your relationship with eBay?
Yes,
And did you ever hold drugs while you were associating with CMB?
I was given drugs and I had to pass them off.
Who gave you the drugs?
World gave me the drugs.
Who did you pass them off to?
To eBay.
Now, going back to this conversation between you and Taz, you found out what about Kojak's death?
That he was standing in the vestibule of one of the LG buildings, and he was caught off guard. Dwayne Myers came out, seen Kojak there, and pulled out his weapon and shot him to death.
Do you know, did Taz tell you why Thor killed Kojak?
Yes,
Why?
because he passed the gun off to Ivory Davis in connection with killing Wise.
Okay, and now, did you learn from Taz whether other people were involved in the murder of Wise?
Yes,
Did you learn from Thor whether other people were involved in Wise's murder?
yes.
And did you learn the name Peanut?
Peanut?
Yes.
Ivory Davis.
Did you learn from Thor and Taz whether, what if any role Peanut had in Wise's murder?
He orchestrated it.
Did you know the name J.R. Hamilton?
Yes.
So you actually knew J.R. Hamilton, correct?
Yes, I did.
I'm going to show you Government Exhibit 25. Do you recognize that?
Yes, I do.
What is that?
That's J.R. Hamilton.
How did you know J.R. Hamilton?
We came to be friends over the years.
And did you learn anything from Taz and Thor about J.R. Hamilton and Wise?
Yes. He was part of the getaway from Ivory Davis, Peanut, after they murdered Wise.
Do you remember the first conversation you had with World?
Yes.
So what were you doing when that conversation happened?
What was I doing?
Yeah.
I was in the house with Taz.
Did you speak to him in person or...
No, I spoke to him over the phone.
And what did you discuss?
We was discussing Islam
When did you first meet World in person?
when he came home.
And explain what happened that day.
Can we have a year, Your Honor?
A year? What year are we talking about?
I don't remember specifically.
Can you explain what happened? This was after Wise died, correct?
Yes, definitely.
And can you explain what happened that day?
Taz came and got me and said we're going to go pick up World. He's coming home. And it was in Queensboro State Facility in Long Island City, Queens. And he brought World a new outfit. So World changed in Taz's car. And from there, we went down to Albee Square Mall in Brooklyn.
Wait, let me stop you there. Who was in the car with you?
Me, Taz, and World.
And who did you see, if anybody, at Albee Square Mall?
Dwayne Myers, eBay, Taz World. It was others. I can't remember who they were.
And do you remember what happened when you saw... Well, did you see each other on the street, or were you inside somewhere, or what do you remember about that?
The Albee Square Mall?
Yeah?
It was in the streets.
And what do you remember about that encounter?
Well, Taz had called up people to let them know that World was home, and so they, all those that was informed was, came down there to see him.
And what happened?
There was a conversation, and what I could remember is that World spoke out about, this is what he said that I can remember. You're all not applying yourselves. And then everybody scattered.
What did you understand that to mean?
Meaning no one had taken the revenge on Wise's death.
And at that point, was Peanut still alive?
Yes,
And how about J.R. Hamilton?
absolutely.
Okay, I'm going to show you what's in evidence as Government Exhibit 6. I'll just ask you if you recognize that photo.
As far as I can remember, that's Keith.
And is Keith a member of a group?
He was a member of CMB.
Next, I'm going to show you Government Exhibit 8 in evidence. Do you recognize that?
Trub.
And was Trub a member of a group?
CMB.
I'll show you Government Exhibit 9 in evidence. Do you recognize that person?
Yes, Sambo.
And was Sambo a member of a group?
CMB.
Do you know someone named Darryl Baum?
Yes.
I'm going to show you Government Exhibit 18, which is in evidence. Do you recognize that person?
Yes.
Who is it?
Homicide. Darryl Baum.
How do you know Darryl Baum?
I met him through Taz.
And did you have a discussion with Taz about Darryl Baum?
Yeah. Darryl Baum was trying to extort him.
And was what Taz's reaction to that?
He wanted to knock him off.
What happened after Taz told you that?
Me and Abu Bakr spoke to him not to do it.
Why?
Because he was a Muslim, and he needed to sit down with him and talk.
Did you ever witness any interaction between World and Darryl Baum?
Yes. A conversation. Yes. With all three of us.
And this was after World came home from jail, correct?
Yes. Obviously, yes.
And absolutely before Darryl Baum's death, right?
Yes.
And where did this interaction happen?
In a barbershop.
Was there anybody else in the vicinity with you? Or was there anyone else there with you at the barbershop?
Yeah, there was other people in the barbershop.
Were there any CMB members or associates around?
Not in the barbershop with us in particular.
Where were they?
It was outside at the corner that I can remember. Yes.
Who do you remember?
Dwayne Myers, Taz. But Taz had came later on. I can't remember exactly who else was out there.
Okay, what do you remember about the interaction?
Between World and Darryl Baum?
Yes, did they speak to each other?
Yes.
Did you hear what was said?
Yes. In or out? Inside the barbershop or outside?
Why don't you state from the beginning, where did you first start speaking to each other?
We were talking Islam inside the barbershop.
All right, and what happened after that?
And then we stepped outside the barbershop.
And
Homicide wanted to convince World to leave Taz alone so he can kill him.
what happened?
And World wasn't, feeling that. But then Homicide went on and revealed something to World that was just amazing.
What did he say?
He told World, he says, "Yo, son, I didn't know Wise was your brother."
And what was World's reaction to that?
Total shock.
Okay. Did World say anything to you?
After Homicide left, yes, he did.
What did he say?
He said, he should have never told me that.
What did you understand that to mean?
He figured out that Homicide had something to do with his brother's death.
At the time Darryl Baum was murdered, where were you living?
202 Clifton Place.
Do you know the block of that, the cross streets?
As far as where I was living,
Yeah,
it was between Bedford Avenue and Franklin Avenue.
and how is it that you learned about Darryl Baum's death?
The next day, it was all over the streets.
And the night before that, can you explain, where were you the night of the death? So you learned the next day, but that night?
202 Clifton Place.
And what happened?
That is when they came to my house, and
Objection to they, Judge.
that's when eBay, Zach, and Taz came to my house.
All right, just relax. He is entitled to know who you are talking about. Just a minute. Calm down. Those three people came into the house, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, go ahead.
And that's when Taz handed you a gun, correct?
Yes.
And at that time, did you know the gun had been used to shoot Darryl Baum?
Not at the time.
And how did you figure out, or how did you learn that it had?
The next day, I put 2 and 2 together.
What did you do with the gun?
I kept it there. They came and got it the next day.
Do you know who came and got it?
Yes. Boo Flair.
Did you at some point speak to Taz about the murder of Darryl Baum?
Yes.
So what did he tell you?
He described how it went down.
What did he say?
He said that eBay was dressed in a hoodie and that he was acting like a young boy. He was skipping. And then, when he came upon Darryl Baum was tying his shoelaces and he pumped him in the head twice.
Did Taz tell you how eBay got away from that murder?
Yes.
How?
He jumped into the car with Zach, a silver Mercedes-Benz CLK320, I believe it was.
What was Taz... Did Taz share his view about Zach's use of his car? Zach's car that night?
He thought it was one of the most stupidest things he ever knew in his life,
What did Taz say was stupid about it?
because it could connect him to the killing.
Did you go to the burial of Darryl Baum?
Yes, I did.
Who did you go with?
Abu Bakr Abdul Rahim.
How did you get there?
We went into the same car that they used as a getaway, the Mercedes-Benz.
Zach's car?
Yes,
Did you have a conversation with Abu Bakr about that?
yes.
So what did he say?
He said he was going to show them that they had nothing to do with it.
Did you know where Darryl Baum was murdered, actually?
I know now. I didn't.
Okay. And did you know someone named Kim?
Yeah, Kim Underwood is Taz's girlfriend.
And where did she live?
She lived on Quincy between Marcy and Nostrand Avenue.
And after Darryl Baum was murdered, did something happen with respect to Kim?
Yeah, they came under heavy threats.
And what happened as a result of that?
They had to move.
After the murder of Darryl Baum, did you learn of any reaction to that murder from associates of Darryl Baum?
You have to be more specific. What do you mean?
Okay, after Darryl Baum was killed, did something happen that caused you and other CMB members concern?
He wasn't a CMB member, Judge.
Well, he said he was an associate. Be more specific.
Sure. Did you learn about any threats?
Yes.
Okay. Who were the threats to?
The threats were to Taz and his family and Kim Underwood's family.
And how did you learn about those threats?
Taz told me about them, that they had people coming and telling her that they couldn't stay there no more.
Did the dispute between G.R. Hamilton or did CMB's interest in G.R. Hamilton's death increase after Darryl Baum was killed?
Yes,
Why?
because according to the mole that was in the Hamilton camp, they learned that Muhammad Noor, Mike Tyson, and J.R. Hamilton had put up $50,000 to kill Wise and Taz.
Objection, unless there is a source.
Yeah, I think that's another hearsay, so disregard the answer to that question, all right? Objection sustained.
Well, were you a part of any conversations with respect to, among CMB members, with respect to what to do with J.R. Hamilton?
They felt that.
The question is whether you were part of any conversation. You see, they have to ask you what you knew, who you saw, what you heard, and from whom, so you have to be a little bit specific. So the first question was, were you a part of any conversation, yes or no?
Yes,
Okay, next question.
Do you remember who you had the conversations with?
with Taz, Dwayne Myers. They wanted to seek revenge against him.
And was there any concern about anything to do with... You said that you mentioned a mole? Who was the mole talking to?
The mole was talking to the Dwayne Myers and Taz.
Do you know who this... 1 second. Do you know who this person is that you refer to as a mole? Does that person have a name or you don't know?
No, the person does not have a name.
So you heard this from somebody, I guess, right?
Can I explain?
Well, you can answer my question.
Okay.
Somebody told you about a mole?
I was privy to a conversation where the mole called into the phone.